He does have that devious look, man. That you can't get that look out your face.
No, bro.
All right.
Yeah, like it's scary.
Pictures are worth 1,000 words, right?
That's a fact. That is a fact.
You look at that picture and you look at him like, does he look like a man that won't do this?
What it do, what it does, so you ain't never gotta guess what it was. I'm your host, Saintbeboomin. This my co-host right here,
Supa Shaun. What's happening?
Hey, we back again for another video, y'all. And this video is called YNW Melly, the Real Life Joker. Now, hey, Super Duper Shaun, I see you got the Joker shirt on, you know what I'm saying, for the occasion. But I wanted to go ahead and have a quick conversation with you. You know, the YNW Melly trial is going on right now, and he's on trial for a double, you know what, you know what I'm saying? And, man, he's trying to see if he's going to be able to beat this. But YNW Melly, he was an up-and-coming star in 2018, you know what I'm saying? And he had that famous song, You Know What On My Mind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And allegedly, they said he deleted 2 of his homeboys that he was on the come up with. So, YNW Melly said in one of his hip-hop breakdowns or whatever, for that song, that famous song that he had, that he's double personality. He said there's Melly, the artist, and then there's Melvin, who gets things done.
His personality. I really do though, Melvin and shit. He been inside of me. Like, he been in, like, mentally, like, inside of me, but I ain't have a name for him, like, when I was in the streets. Until one day, I met Hennessy, and then he was just, I looked in the mirror, he was like, Melvin!
We can think about a person that has split personalities. The first one would come to mind would be the Joker.
Yes, the Joker, definitely. He very cold, very calculated. Recently, Jeff Johns wrote a story, you know, Jason Fabok did the art. It was called 3 Jokers, and it actually played with the idea of the Joker having 3 different Jokers, but the personalities of the comedian, the clown, the comedian, the clown, and the prince, or, but it played with the idea of this, right? So it plays with the idea of, you know, him just being, how cold and calculated is he, you know?
Yeah.
Because he is very much cold, calculated, and still deranged in the mind. Strange, but there's still an element of charm there. That's what makes him dangerous.
And see,
you know, that's what makes somebody like a Dr. Quinzel fall for this man. You know what I mean? That little element of charm, but still highly influential, to where next thing you know, you're around this guy. The next thing you know, you're doing things for him. Things that you never thought you would do. Things that's happening.
Now that's crazy. I want to stop you right there. Now hold on to that thought. So YNW Melly allegedly had his homeboy Bortland, YNW Bortland, actually drive around with these bodies for a few hours after they shot up the car and, you know, tried to stage this allegedly, you know, on it being a drive-by. So that charm that you was just speaking about, let's talk about that charm. The boy was super talented. YNW Melly is very talented.
Definitely.
But he also had a smile about him, a likable side about him as well. But then again, can you really put this past him to say that he didn't do this? And then, you know the state that he's fighting is in, right?
Definitely, I know.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and they don't play games out there.
They don't. They will bury you.
Yes. So my thing is this: did YNW Melly have enough charm and enough game to convince a person to ride around with two bodies and to pull up to a hospital?
And one thing about the Joker is that he can definitely inspire that fear too. Very good at it, you know. Very good at manipulating you with fear. You know, that's why when all the villains get together, they either don't even want to invite Joker, or when he's there, he just takes it over. You know what I'm saying? He can inspire that fear. What if that man was fear? What if fear was the main factor into that?
But the way that they said that it's looking is that they're casting reasonable doubt, and they're saying that no gunpowder residue was found on Melly.
That's crazy.
But it was found on Borland. You see what I'm saying? Right. So now we're going to go ahead and take that into consideration. On top of taking that into consideration, Melly wasn't even in the car when he pulled up to the hospital. Borland was. Borland got cooked in that investigation. Bro,
so he wasn't even in the car?
I think what people are saying right now is that Melly was 2 steps ahead of Borland when planning this out, allegedly. And I know that the Joker is calculated.
Yeah, definitely.
The Joker is very calculated.
Yeah.
But you, how much influence do you have to convince a person to ride around with 2 bodies and then to pull up to the hospital with them and to tell them, create a story on the fly?
Right. That's demented, right? Like that's a crazy type of influence, right? Like, you know what I mean? You got to be out of your marbles, man.
Do you think his alter ego Melvin kicked in and did what he had to go ahead and do? Because allegedly they said that Sack Chase and Juvie, the dudes that were deleted, were bullying Melly.
What?
Melly was the star, and they said that Sack Chase and Juvie was bullying him. And, you know, Sack Chaser allegedly sent pictures of himself to Melly's girlfriend. And Sack Chaser was known to be getting into it with Melly's mom. These dudes was straight up, hey.
Yeah, they was with it, huh?
They was bullying him, bro. They was with all of that. And they was going to use him for the bag. But my thing is this. You were the breadwinner.
You were the star. You like, this situation, especially with the information that you just given me, could have been solved so many different ways.
It could have been.
You know what I mean?
It could have been.
It hit the boiling point, and those 2 brothers probably in the front didn't even know what was going to even happen right then and there. You know, they probably didn't even realize, bro, on something totally different. You know, they thinking, oh, he a star now. You know, he ain't gonna jeopardize this. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when people perceive us as, we don't see ourselves as that.
I'm gonna give you the seating of the car. It was Borland, who's still alive, who was the driver. Melly, who was behind Borland. Juvie, right here on the side of Melly. And then Sack Chase in the front passenger seat. You see what I'm saying? Now think about this. Dayside wasn't shot up. Dayside was shot up.
And you know, one of them had to catch it first, so the other one there would have to be some type of alert, you know, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, you know, they saw, this seems like it was totally botched.
It was definitely, it seems like it's botched, but the thing is, they have no murder weapon. They have they have a shell that was left in the seat. And
but isn't he already talking on Borland? Is he saying Borland did it?
See, that's the thing. He's not saying it. but his lawyer is saying it. You see what I'm saying? So, man, all in all, man, it's a crazy story, and I just wanted to go ahead, ask you your opinion on it, just to see what you thought. I know you're a big fan of the Joker, and you know the Joker through and through, and based off of what you know about this case, you know what I'm saying? Since it's being in the media right now, you know, we're following this thing.
YNW Melly, could he be the charm? Could he have the charm? Could he be the criminal? And then could he be the celebrity? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, now you cooking right now. You cooking, man.
So if he does have that devious look, man. That you can't get that look out your face.
No, bro.
All right.
Yeah, like it's scary.
Pictures are worth 1,000 words, right?
That's a fact. That is a fact.
You look at that picture and you look at him like, does he look like a man that won't do this? That's the first thing they're gonna look before they even know who you are, before they even read one thing. They're gonna look at you. I'm telling you, people say, man, the looks will take you far in this world, and they will stop you from going far in this world.
That's a fact.
You look at that man in that courtroom on that day, that smile. Hey, man, look at that smile.
Look at it. That's a fact. So, hey, do us a favor and let us know what you think. Do you think he's guilty? Leave us a comment down below. Let us know. As far as speculating and spectating on this case, bro, I was thrown off with the Tory case, so I'm not going to predict nothing. I'm just going to wait and see how this turned out. Plus, you know, Florida just passed a law that you no longer need, what is it? You don't no longer need one to get the death penalty. You only need to get 7 votes out of the 12. I don't want to see nobody get the death penalty. I don't want to either, you know. But
this brother young, man.
Yeah,
he got people would kill to be in this position, literally.
Yes. So, bro, and it's just funny how it just get thrown away every time.
Yeah, right.
Thrown away.
Yeah, so many stories about, you know, people we fight and claw to get some success, man.
And seriously, bro, and it's like they get the cheat code and they beat it, and then they turn around and
right. Just throw it right back at you. Come on, we got to be smarter. We got to be smarter as people. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, man.
Smarter as a community.
That's a fact. Man, I'm sorry to see that young brother going through this. It don't look right. It's not a good look, you know. And like I said, it's definitely being talked about through the media. And look, I'm not even going to lie to you if I tell you we weren't going to go on here talk about this, bro.
Rest in peace to the victims, too.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, hey.
My condolences to their families.
Hey, man. Sending out our condolences to the families. You know what I'm saying? YNW Juvie, YNW Sack Chaser. You know, we don't really know what happened. We all watching and spectating, but these are our opinions. So, hey, do us a favor. Drop a like in the video. Share the video, you know, and comment down below whether you think he's guilty or not guilty. And, hey, we're going to go ahead and be back at you again with another video coming real soon. I'm your host, Saintbeboomin. This is my guy right here.
Super duper. And it was the criminal, the clown, and the comedian.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know why I couldn't get it at the time.
Bruh, y'all heard Super Duper Shaun. He ended up getting it right. You know what I'm saying? So
bear with me, y'all.
Bear with us. We gonna bring y'all another episode, another video, more content coming soon. Peace.